Welcome to another Business Tech Planet video. Today, we'll show you how to make a searchable drop-down list in Excel, where the list items are linked to different worksheets. If you've got a large number of sheets in your workbook, you may find it difficult to navigate between them. To solve that, you can build a search page, where all the sheets are listed in a drop-down box. Here, we can click the drop-down arrow and select a sheet. Or we can search for a specific sheet, and then click the icon to jump to the sheet we selected. To build this, start by creating a new sheet in your workbook. There are two ways to make the search bar. You can make it by expanding one of the columns, or you can do it by merging a selection of cells together. Once you've selected the cells, head up to the Home tab. Then click the small down arrow next to the borders icon, and select a thick box border. Now select the cell directly to the right or left of your search bar. Then head back up to the ribbon, and give the cell a thick border. Once you've outlined the search box, you can highlight it further by clicking the triangle icon, located at the top left of the rows and columns. Next, head to the ribbon and click the small down arrow next to the paint bucket icon. Then choose a background color for the page. We'll select a dark gray. If you selected multiple cells for the search bar, you'll need to merge them. To do that, select the cells, excluding the end cell, then head up to the ribbon and click the small down arrow next to the merge icon, then select merge and center. Now head back to the paint bucket icon, and color the search bar white, or select any color that makes it stand out. The last cell to color is the cell for the search button. Select it, head to the paint bucket icon, and click the down arrow. Then choose any color you want. We'll go for the bright blue. To make the search bar taller, head to the row numbers on the left, then click and drag the bottom line of the row down. When you've got the perfect height, we can change the font size and position to make it look like a real search bar. Type in some placeholder text, then click outside the cell, and then click the cell again. Now head up to the ribbon and click the vertical align button. Hit the left align button. Then hit the right indent button. And finally, increase the font size to whatever you like. Now the cosmetics are complete, we can remove the placeholder text and begin building the search functionality. You can start by creating a new worksheet called Pages, and manually typing the names of all your worksheets. However, if you have a large number of sheets, you could try using VBA code instead. To do that, you'll need access to the Developer tab. If you can't find it, check the video description to learn how to enable Developer for both Windows and Mac devices. Once you've enabled it, head over and click Visual Basic. Double-click any of the sheets in the left menu to open the code editor. Now head to the video description and copy the VBA code. Then head back to the editor and paste in the code. You can now close Visual Basic. Next, hit Macros, and then select the macro we just created. Finally, hit Run, and you should have a new sheet with all your sheets listed inside. Delete any pages you don't want or need in the list. When you're done, select the list of worksheets. Then right-click, go to Sort, and then sort A to Z. With that complete, we can now create the drop-down list in the search page. Start by selecting the search bar. Then head up to the Data tab. Next, go across and click the Data Validation icon. Or hit the small down arrow beside it, and select Data Validation. Now click the select box under Allow, and choose List from the options. To add the list items, click the input box under Source. Then head down to the Pages sheet. Here, head up, and select the whole of column A by clicking the column header. And finally, head across and hit OK. Now, when we select the search bar, we have the option to click the down arrow to view all available worksheets. To link the list items to their respective sheets, we need to add a formula in the cell to the side of the search bar. So click into the cell. Then type equals hyperlink inside the cell, or in the formula bar at the top. Next, type open parentheses, double quote, hash, single quote, double quote, space, ampersand, space. Now enter the first cell of the search bar, which in this case is G2. Space, ampersand, space, double quote, single quote, double quote, comma, space, double quote. You can use any text for your link, but we'll be using an icon for the search button. Try emojipedia.org. Here, type search into the search bar, and hit enter. Select one of the magnifier icons. Then copy it, and paste it into the formula bar. Now enter a double quote. And finally, close the parentheses and hit enter. To finish off, set the vertical and horizontal alignment to center. Then increase the font size to your preference. To search for a worksheet, we can click the search bar, and then hit the down arrow to view the list. Or we can start entering the name of the sheet we're looking for, and then select it. Finally, hit the search icon, and you'll be taken to the sheet you selected. If you need to add more items to the list, simply head down to the Pages sheet. Here, go up and enter a new worksheet into column A. Now head back down, and create a new sheet by clicking the plus icon on the far right side. Then double-click the New Sheet tab, and enter the name you just added to the list. Now, when we go back to the search page, we can see that the new worksheet is listed, and selectable. That's all for this video. If you found it helpful, why not buy us a coffee? We'd really appreciate it, and you'll be helping us grow the channel. Thanks for watching. Remember to check the description for additional resources. And don't forget to subscribe for more Microsoft videos.